Hi there, it's Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. Now I'm experimenting with a slightly different camera position for this, so it's a bit higher up than I'm used to, which does mean that I can't really see what I'm filming, but I'm fairly confident that you can see my stamping grid paper, so I'm pretty sure that we're good to go. So that aside, I'm going to make a card, and I'm going to use these fabulous Layering Love stamps, and I am just going to stamp the Enjoy the Little Things. And what I'm going to do is heat emboss the sentiment, and then do one of my favourite techniques, which is the resist technique, and start adding ink, but using a jelly plate as opposed to just using a stamp. So Enjoy the Little Things. Just going to make sure that I'm happy that that's straight. Okay, and I need to heat emboss it, so I need to use my Versamark. Please excuse the state of my Versamark, it is revolting, but you know what, it still works. And then I'm just going to try and centre this like so. Give it a couple of seconds to stick. There we go, happy with that. The good news about being a dirty Versamark is you can see what you're doing. So I'm going to take a sheet of paper to pop it under, and that then allows me to catch. And this cardstock is the thick Whisper White cardstock, so it's going to take a fair amount of water, which is good news because I'm going to be using a fair amount of water. What you don't want is your normal Whisper White, really, because it tends to pill and not do very well with lots of water. Or use a watercolour paper. So I'm going to pop this in fast forward whilst I use my heat tool. Right, there we go. So it's embossed. I've embossed it in white because I knew my Versamark was dirty. If it wasn't dirty, I'd emboss it in clear, which would just allow the white cardstock to come through. So next thing's next. I'm going to add some ink to a mini gel plate. Okay, so a mini jelly plate, perfect idea for stamping, using as a stamp, because it's a circle. We're going to get some nice circular kind of theme to it. And I'm going to go with turquoises and teals. So I've got my Bermuda Bay, my tempting turquoise to start with. Might go to Island Indigo or Dapper Denim too, I don't know. I'm just going to start by adding that onto there. Take a bit of water, just plain water in a spray bottle, just to loosen the ink a little, and we're going to stamp that straight over the top in the middle. Gorgeous. Now, I wonder what happens when we add a different colour into the mix. So this is the Bermuda Bay, that was the tempting turquoise. Obviously it's gone off the side there, but I'm really happy with that. I think we might go for the same colour on the other side. What I love is when you get a little puddle of ink like that, it makes a really nice finish. So I'm just going to wipe down my jelly plate, and the same that piece, just because I don't want the ink to contaminate onto another project, or for me to pick up a little puddle of ink. Now you need to let this dry, and because I have heat embossed, what I don't want is for me to ruin the heat embossing by overheating it. And the other thing I need to do is just take a piece of tissue or kitchen towel and just buff the embossing which takes any of the ink that was sitting on the surface off and brightens that white. Lovely. Now, I think it needs something else. Okay, so I just think it needs a little bit of a pop of something else, and I'm thinking maybe these little circles from the Happy Celebration set will do the job. So, there's my Stampin' block. There it is. Okay, and I'm going to go back in with the same colours because I don't want to add too much of a contrast at this point, and I'm quite happy with how they've stamped, and I think this will just add a few spots in a few places. And because of the type of stamp that this is, it adds a fairly similar sort of splotchy type impression. It's not going to be a completely clean impression like you might get with some other stamps. I wouldn't recommend tipping it over and coating everything as well. Never mind. There we go, like that. Lovely. So, there's my nice little card toppers. Now, all I need to do is to make my card base. Okay, so I've picked out some, I think it's Bermuda Bay cardstock, I could be wrong. Could be Coastal Cabana, I'm not quite sure, but it's from the stash. And I'm going to make a card blank. So that will make a really nice card topper. I think it does need a little bit of an embellishment though. And then I also want to do something on the inside. I absolutely love the watercolour wash background stamp, and I think it's a really nice way of adding a really subtle image, especially to the inside of your card or your envelope. I'm actually short of envelopes at the moment, I need to buy some more, so this one won't have an envelope just yet. Now, when you're doing this sort of stamping, you probably want quite a nice big block. I've completely lost already the one that I was using for my gel press. There it is, in completely the wrong place. And you'd probably want something like a stamping platform would work perfectly. But I'm not going to do that, and the reason I'm not doing that is because actually I'm not interested in having a really obvious image. It's just to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of difference to the background. So I'm choosing Pool Party, which is not even a particularly well inked stamp ink of mine. In fact, I could do with getting a re-inker and doing it. Although it's that old, it's the old style pad, so maybe I should just buy a new one. That might be easier. So I'm going to take this, and because of the type of stamp it is, I'm not so bothered about it being a perfect image. As I say, I'm just adding a bit of texture and difference to the background, and there we go. See, it just adds that little bit of something. Now, do you know what, that might be quite nice underneath it as well. So if I did it on the front, or do I just stick to the middle? No, I think I'm going to stick to the middle. But yeah, it just adds that little bit of a pop of texture and pattern without being busy or overwhelming. And all we want to do is add a sentiment in here now. So, and I think what I'm going to do is just add Good Times underneath, and I think I'm going to go Celebrate Good Times on them. I think that works. Celebrate, and then Good Times underneath. So I'm going to use my Coastal Cabana, because this time I want it to be darker than the pool party I'd used to do the background. But it doesn't need to be super dark, just enough to stand out. There we go. And then the Good Times. There we go. Now, I am contemplating edging, but I don't think I need it. No, I like the white edge. Perfect. So, there we go. A little card. Using the fabulous Layering Love set with my Gelli plate and some of the pieces from the Happy Celebrations set for the circles, and then the watercolour wash for the background. Really pretty card. Pretty much my favourite colour combination always is going to be anything to do with turquoise and teal and blues. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, bye!